too little for me. Where's my big old 20-inchers again? Gets lucky one day on this damn sauce. I'm instantly the best. Oh!
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Free Experience. I got to editing this video. I was like, there's no intro, and I didn't do a lot of talking in that video. Like, I like to explain what I'm doing and showing you guys exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it fast so you guys could get straight into the video. If you guys don't want to hear me talk over my setup and what I was doing and all that stuff, just fast forward to when you see me start catching some fish. Went out to the Delta, and I was thinking to myself, you know, I really feel like I should find a chatterbait bite. Normally the fish I catch on chatterbait are decent size. They're normally 3+ pounders and stuff like that, if you can find that bite in the pattern and the structure that they're on. So I got a couple of my chatterbait colors here that I think you guys would like to see and stuff to really help you guys out. If you guys already throw chatterbaits, like I said, just fast forward and stuff. But if you guys also would like to see exactly the chatterbaits I like to throw and explaining them and stuff like that, then stick around because it should only take a few minutes. Starting off with a Terminator. It's bluegill pattern. It works just about everywhere. Dirty water, clear water, it does not matter. If you guys are going to go out and buy a bluegill pattern chatterbait, Terminator makes a good one. They're not a sponsor, but there's a couple ifs and ands about a Terminator chatterbait. They recently decided to suspend the blade off in front of the bait itself, and it tends to kind of affect the action. It tends to want to roll on its side, so it needs a little bit of tuning. This one I have not tuned yet. This is just one I found. I was like, I'll throw that out there to show you guys. But again, bluegill pattern is pretty common, and there's a lot of bluegill in the Delta, so a lot of people like to throw it. But I see a lot of people throwing white and chartreuse or shad pattern or all chartreuse. But this is a go-to, guys. If you guys are new to the Delta or want to try something new, bluegill, and throw your favorite little swim bait on the back. Moving on, probably one of the most common chatterbaits I throw is a Z-Man. Most of the chatterbaits I throw are no heavier than 1 ounce, and no least heavy is a ½ ounce. But that 3/4 ounce is what I really like to throw. I could zing it a country mile. It goes through the grass a lot better, and all around I believe it's a little bit better in my opinion. It also comes down to your gear ratio of what you like to throw as your reel in general. So this chatterbait right here has a gold blade. A lot of them come with gold blades. The skirt I have on right here is one that I kind of picked out and stuff like that. Had a buddy make, and it's supposed to mimic a golden shiner. If you guys don't know what a golden shiner is, it's probably, in my opinion, the trout of the Delta. Golden shiners are, I guess, in the shiner family, I guess. I don't know. I'm not too informative on them. I just know some parts where the Delta have them and some don't. They seem to be more in the central Delta. Well, they seem to be thicker in the central Delta than anywhere else I've fished. Up in that BMW area as well, they have a good, decent population, but not as much in the central Delta. They school up pretty thick. I've seen a lot of schools 100+, and they're normally 3 to 6 inches. And whenever I find that school, it is being followed around by a lot of bass 3 to 6 pound range, in that range of 3 to 6 pounds. They're definitely chasing those golden shiners around, almost like how the bass chase the trout in the mother lode. Trailers and stuff, this is one I like to throw for my bluegill. That's a custom made one. But my all-around favorite chatterbait trailer to throw is a Kitech, and or one of those Strike King swim baits as well. Sorry, the Rage Swimmers. Also, a lot of guys don't do it anymore. It's definitely old school. Is actually getting a fluke and cutting little slots into the tail to get that tail to move a lot. But coming into this fall season right now with that water cooling down, these fish schooling up, they seem to be on that less of reaction bite, more of that steady pace, not a lot of vibrations, not that typical summer pattern. Right here is probably my second go-to favorite chatterbait trailer, just because it has a little bit of funk to it. This is one of those little swim baits that Yamamoto makes. I can't remember the name of them. They have their ups and downs. One of their ups is they're actually pretty hardy. They do hold up. This one has gone through quite a bit of fish. It's tore up and everything. But the real issue I have with them is you guys are not throwing a chatterbait that has a lot of vibrations, whether it being with it being a larger blade size. That tail doesn't kick around like it really should. With my go-to chatterbait right here, I keep a medium-sized blade on, so it kind of helps out with that tail kicking. It puts a lot of action in the middle of the bait, so this is really kicking hard, but that tail is slowly flopping at a moderate pace. Z-Man, chatterbait, but I like the nickel blade. It's my opinion. It works for me. If you guys want to try it, by all means try it. A lot of people throw that silver, they throw the gold. Now a red blade's coming out, and we're going to see how that's going to work. It all comes down to your water clarity. Of course, if the water is dirty, with it like being a low tide, you're getting a lot of water movement, it's getting sucked out, it's getting dirty, getting all that water all mixed up and everything, I definitely go with a silver blade. In my opinion, I could see it better, and I believe if I could see it, then the fish could see it better than a gold blade. If the water's clear, I don't want a crap ton of flash. That's just my opinion. I like the nickel. With it being like that, does not shoot off a big, huge ray of sunshine down underneath there, and I think it works better in my opinion. But the trailer here is one that I make here at the house. I like to call it Chartreuse Golden Shiner. That's basically what the top of a Golden Shiner looks like, but they got a little bit of gold in them, more of a bronze, kind of like a smallmouth, depending on what section of Delta that you find them and see them in. But with the water being dirty, I decided to go, instead of a white orangish belly, I decided to go with a kind of dulled down Chartreuse, and it seemed to work, and I had that paired up with it right here. Changing your blades out, guys. Changing your blades out is actually relatively huge. Smaller the blade, less vibrations. Bigger the blade, more vibrations. I like to go with a medium blade, in my opinion. It just seems to work for me a little bit better depending on the season, the time of the year, and all that stuff that goes along with that. The line, of course, is P-Line. As you guys may know, I'm sponsored by P-Line and stuff, and I've always been a P-Line fan. I got the opportunity to be a part of their pro staff, and it's also wonderful. Another names of some people that are also sponsored by P-Line now is Bearded Bass and Caleb. In my opinion, I really like Tactical on the Delta. It's a hardy line. It's a smaller line diameter, so you get a little bit more on the spool, and you could zing it a country mile. And also, when it comes down to line twists, for all you drop shot guys out there, I throw 6-pound Tactical on one of my setups. It's normally my setup that I'm dropping down with, because with it being a little bit, in my opinion, with the line diameter being a little bit smaller, that it doesn't get as much line twist, because the last thing you want to be doing there is rolling through the fives at 5 mile an hour, 4 mile an hour, and dragging out your line to get out that line twist. The rod of choice is my go-to. This rod right here can basically throw anything you want on it, guys, from a jig, a Senko, jerkbait, crankbait, topwater, chatterbait, a small glide bait, and that is a 7.6 medium heavy Enigma series iPon. I like it, works for me, and hopefully it'll work for you guys and everything. And if you guys would like to give it a shot, give it a shot, but you always want to do what you are comfortable with. So I'm gonna quit talking and let's get into fishing.
Okay.
Just got heavy, didn't even hit it. Didn't even know I had a fish. I think I ripped it through the grass and he ate it. First chatterbait fish in a while. He ate it pretty good though. He's not a big one, but he ate that chatterbait pretty good. That's why I didn't feel him. First one of the day, and I got a new scale, so let's go ahead and try it out. See how accurate this thing is. Casey, what do you guess this fish is?
198.
198?
Sorry, 160.
Alright, this fish is probably like 136. Zero out, please. Zero out. Thank you. 132.
That's why I do the eyeballs.
Call that fish almost 2 pounds, Casey. I said 136, it was 132. Uh-oh.
O-rings are for pussies.
Oh, it came off, dude. That one clapped it. They're striper. Has to be. For it to hit twice like that. Oh my god, Casey, look at him.
Where are they?
right underneath us. They're going down there deep. One was about a 4-pounder, the other one's about a 3-pounder. Son of a gun, dude.
Oh my God.
Buddy, I'm gonna say that I ran into you. Oh boy. I was wondering why I couldn't feel my chatterbait.
Surprising.
Yep. That bass is only about a 1/4 of an inch bigger than my chatterbait. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I actually ran into him. I don't think he went after because I got him hooked in the gill. Nope. That's a good one. That's a good one. He hit it twice. Bonk, and then bonk.
Probably sucked it in.
So
Hit it, and then
yeah.
sucked it in. Oh, dude, dead
What?
ass.
What?
Forward.
What was it?
I have no idea.
Striper or squawfish, probably. All right, there we go. That's probably around. Let's see. Casey, what do you think?
2-2.
Okay, so 220.
Yeah.
All right. $2.15. All right. Oh my God! Look at the followers you had.
Can I get you little beanie babies?
Better ones coming on the chatterbait.
I'd probably up the profile of this because I have 2 sizes. And maybe the profile.
Old chatterbait fish.
You guys are too little for me. Where's my big old 20-inchers again? Gets lucky one day on the stand sauce. I'm instantly the best. Oh!
Smallmouth.
I'm instantly the best fisherman around. Not. Oh, she chunky. Out of the boat.
Casey, we're in the actual delta. We're not in the Sacramento River Delta. We're in the actual delta.
This doesn't belong here.
Casey, that's
Uh-huh.
or right by the main channel of the delta.
You're talking to me like I know what you're talking about.
Guys, wasn't expecting this. Actually, this is actually my first smallmouth on a chatterbait, but it's also really strange because we are probably less than a mile from the main channel. It's actually pretty cool.
Oh, those aren't bad. Oh my God, I was jigging this thing. Oh my.
Oh, that's why the striper.
Really?
Yeah.
I was jigging a chatterbait.
Yo-yo winging. Oh, little dinky striper. Yo-yoing it this time. Trying something a little different. Now you're a little bit deeper.